All right, hello everyone, it's Silverkyle, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Divine Edition of Fire Emblem Engage on the Nintendo Switch. And this collector's edition or limited edition, whatever you want to call it, is absolutely gorgeous. This is some of the best cover art I think I've ever seen. On the edition itself, it is embossed. I don't know if you can kind of see that. Maybe if I can catch the light on it. There you go. So it sticks out, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. Collector's editions for me are so nice for RPGs because that's kind of what I love the most, and I don't want to get a crazy amount of collector's editions, but this one I just had to get. Now, I have also double dipped on this game, and I'll kind of go over that as we're taking a look at what's included within this set. But I'm extremely happy to have this. So what we're getting here is what's nice about it is that we are actually still getting the game. Sometimes you get these and you get like a steelbook and you don't get the game. And I just want the regular edition as well, because that's what I want to put on the shelf. But I want to be getting the steelbook as well, because it's also extremely nice. Then we're getting an art book, which is, to me, is kind of the draw of this. We're also getting some art cards, and they are foil, so they're kind of reflective. Not the whole thing by the looks of it. And then we're also getting a poster. Poster's kind of the one I'm not looking forward to as much, but still. And then we've got the Nintendo seal there. All right, so let's take a dive in here and get everything. I'm going to try not to crease the box if possible. Go. We'll take, that's kind of cool. The male and female characters of the main character. So I've played, so I've already, I have started the game because I bought the game digitally. I wanted the collector's edition, so I didn't want to get the standard edition, but I didn't want to wait. And I've been trying to get a pre-order there for this for the longest time. It's been very difficult to get it. And I think the second day that it had been released, I was able to get a version of it. So we're going to take a look at the game first. Let's take it out of the seal first. So I do have it digitally, and I'm so glad I didn't have to go through a third party and pay a scalper for this and pay an over... I would rather double dip than to give money to a scalper. That's 100% a much better buy, in my opinion, than helping a scalper. There's a difference between getting a game and 10 years later selling it because you didn't play it or you don't need it anymore, or you see that it's gone up in price. That to me is very different. But when you specifically get a game or any item to sell it right away at the beginning and not allow for people to get a pre-order of it, that to me is just absolute trash, and you're the worst kind of person. Well, maybe not the worst kind of person. The worst kind of person in this hobby. We'll go with that. I'm sorry, I just went into a rant there. I did not expect that. But anyway, I was able to get this from Best Buy for retail price, so I'm very, very happy. And this is pretty nice. Like the cover art here is not the exact same as the... or is it the same? Let's take a look. No, I think it was different. This one, there's so much more going on. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Still very nice. I still do like that. But so I'm about 10 hours in, a little bit more than 10 hours in. I'm on chapter 11, I believe. Now, the drive to this one is that we're bringing a bunch of heroes of the past, as in we're getting like Marth and other Roy. Is Roy in there? I think he is. Yes. So you're getting a bunch of different heroes. I just want to see Chrom. I don't know who's all included. I really hope Chrom is included. I haven't seen him yet. But anyway, you get them as side characters that are with you, and you can do like a Dragon Ball Z fusion dance where you kind of become one character. And that's one of the gimmicks of this one. It's more so apparently like the older Fire Emblem games. I hopped onto this series with Awakening, so it's a little bit different for me. I don't enjoy it necessarily as much as I did Awakening or maybe Three Houses. That's some nice artwork too. And this has to do with the storyline as well, because that's all the different heroes from different eras, or from different, I think, they're not even part of like a timeline. They're actually from different multiverses or something like that. And then we get the actual cartridge itself as well. Put that to the side. Take this. I'm going to keep this bag because I want to keep that in as pristine condition as I can, because these things can scratch, but wah, that's nice. Focus. It's not wanting to there. That's really nice. These are the cards, I believe. Can I open this without having to use the knife? Maybe. Yep. So, I'm enjoying my time with it. I would definitely recommend going at least hard, because it is a rather easy game. And especially if you're used to strategy RPGs or you're used to Fire Emblem, definitely hard mode would be recommended in my opinion, or going even harder than that. I can't remember what the crazy mode is. But it's more so, it's not as story driven as the previous ones, although we are starting to get into a little bit more interesting story aspects at the moment where I am, which is about 1/3 of the way through, I'd say. This is really nice too. That's really nice. Okay. I'll take a look at the cards. Ooh, this I feel is going to spoil it. So just in case, this was probably going to spoil things for all the different characters that you can get in terms of rings, because there's 12 of them. And if you can see that it is, you can kind of see the rainbow colors there every once in a while. I think these are the first 3 that you got. I know that you have Sigurd right away, and Marth, Leaf, Roy, Lynn. I know looking at some of these characters, but I've never really played with a lot of them. Ike, yeah, that makes sense that he would show up. Lucina, I'm very happy that Lucina's here. That's awesome. Corin, I'm very happy about that as well. The female version of Corin. And Byleth. Okay, so no Crom. That's unfortunate. That makes me sad. All right, so that's done there. And now the last thing that we'll take a look at. Okay, well, I guess there's a poster too. Oh, they have some characters on this side too. That's the female version of the main character. Haven't unlocked that character yet. Oh, wow, I didn't even know. That's kind of neat. 8-bit versions of a lot of the characters there. I feel like that's Lucina right there. Yeah, because that's Roy. Okay, so these must be all the divine characters, or old characters from before, and just the map itself. I don't even remember how that's supposed to go. We do have a poster. I'm not going to take it out of the poster because you won't be able to see it, but it's there. And now let's go with the art book, which is also in shrink wrap. I do like that. Keeps it a little bit safer when it's moving around, and when you're getting it delivered to your door. You want these things as protected as possible. Just for unboxings or overviews, it doesn't work as well. Wow. The hardcover here feels really nice. I'm surprised with that. I'll take a look at the back's essentially the same thing. Oh, is this... It's like the French version? I don't know if they... I doubt that they go in French in this. We won't go through all of this. I'll kind of just take a peek. This is really nice. Little land. Oh man, I'm liking this. Let's skip a little bit. This is kind of your hub right here. Character designs, I knew that was going to show up eventually. Alfred. He's powerful right at the beginning. I like her too. Those two are currently still in my party at the moment. I did not. I have Jean, but Jean is not in my party. There's a lot here. Like we're already 100 pages in. I've been skipping quite a bit. There's all the characters right there. That's kind of nice. And just go a little bit further to see what else they include. That's cool. There you have it. That's pretty much it. Like quite a big art book there. You get the steel book, you get the game itself. I'm enjoying it. I think that this is more geared towards maybe fans of the old Fire Emblem before Awakening. I'm still enjoying it as a fan of Awakening, and I've played Fates and I've played Three Houses. It's not as story driven as those previous ones, especially Three Houses. That was way more story driven than this one is. But it's a strategy RPG. I just recommend at least going on the hard mode. And you could probably even go like the crazier with the next step up after that, because so far it's been relatively easy. So anyway, there you have it. Thank you all for watching. You have been bearded in. Bearded.